Bro, in this video, I want to talk a little bit about social anxiety. I know this is a big issue for a lot of young men out there, and believe it or not, I was one of these young men, bro. I had social anxiety. For a few years, bro, when I was smoking a lot of weed, I was very anxious in social situations. I knew it at the time, but I didn't realize how bad it was until now, until I'm no longer anxious in social situations. Now, I'm not claiming to have the cure to social anxiety because I don't think there is one. And honestly, I don't think I am cured of social anxiety. I think it definitely still has potential to creep up on anybody. Obviously, some people are more susceptible to it than others. And if you're watching this video, you're probably one of them. I want you boys to realize something. You're gonna be judged, right? No matter what you do, no matter what you do with your life, or no matter how you come across, no matter how you act in social interactions, you are gonna be judged in one way or another by somebody at some point. When you learn to accept this, the symptoms of social anxiety ease. They don't disappear. Again, I'm not saying this cures your social anxiety, but they will ease. If you can operate from that mindset of realizing that, yeah, I'm going to be judged. I'm going to be judged by this person. I'm going to be judged by that person. Because honestly, I really believe this is where a lot of your social anxiety comes from. It's the fear of being judged. Now, this isn't the only reason. This isn't the only factor. There are other reasons, but I believe this is a big one. Now, another way that you will overcome social anxiety is not what you want to hear, but it's the truth. It's called exposure therapy. This basically means that you have to go out and put yourself in social situations. You have to face your fears. And you can do this gradually, you don't have to jump straight into the deep end. Start small, low pressure social events and build your way up to the big ones. Work your way up to the big ones. What exposure therapy will do for you is basically just show you that it's not that bad, bro. It's not that big of a deal. If people do judge you, if you do make yourself look like an idiot in social situations, it's not the end of the world. You're not going to die. And it will basically just help build up your confidence. You have to go out there and put yourself in social situations. And again, I know this is not what you want to hear, but if you really want to help yourself, if you really want to try and overcome that social anxiety, this is what you need to do. And bro, understand that everyone makes mistakes. Everyone will fuck up. Everyone is judging everyone else on their social interactions. I will be judged. I'm being judged right now whilst you're watching this video. It might be subconscious and some people are doing it consciously. But regardless, I am being judged. But I have to be okay with that. I have to accept that. Believe it or not, I'm quite an introverted person. At the time of recording this video, I have 8,000 subscribers. Now, if you were to sit me down in front of 8,000 people and ask me to talk the way that I'm doing it now, I wouldn't be able to do it. I would be anxious. I would have social anxiety. Why? Because I've not done that before. I've not exposed myself to that number of people. I've not exposed myself to that level of pressure. I've not exposed myself to that situation. It's very easy for me to sit here and talk to a camera because I don't see 8,000 people. I just see a camera. So for me to come on here and do this, it's quite easy. It wasn't easy the first time. Don't get me wrong. I was awkward, I was shy. I was anxious filming videos, but the more and more that I've done it, the easier and easier it's got. This is proof that you need that exposure therapy. This is proof that you need to go out there and expose yourself to humans, bro, to human beings, to judgment. Expose yourself to judgment. Expose yourself to that negative emotion that you feel in social situations, in social interactions. And I'm gonna pull up a card right now because I've just filmed a video that's probably already out by now, telling you how to talk to anyone. It's 5 simple but very effective techniques for you to use in social situations, especially when you're meeting new people. But apart from that, bro, realize that it's gonna take time. To build up that confidence, to overcome that social anxiety, it's gonna take a little bit of time. Especially if you're that type of person that can't even leave your house. Especially if you're that type of person who can't even go to the shop without getting some level of social anxiety. And another great tip I want to give you is limit the time you spend on social media. This might not be the only reason you have social anxiety, but I personally believe that it plays a massive part. It plays a massive part in the reason as to why you have social anxiety. Because you're seeing so many opinions, because you're seeing so much judgment on a day-to-day basis, this is warping your perception of reality. Because you're seeing all of this judgment in comments on Twitter, on Instagram, YouTube, you now realize this is how people are thinking. You now have this expectation that people are judging you in a negative way all of the time. because that's what they do online, when this just isn't the case. Again, yes, people will judge you, but in person, it's a lot different. In person, people will forget about what you've done. People are too obsessed with themselves to be thinking about your mistakes, to be thinking about how awkward you are in person. So in conclusion, bro, basically, you need to expose yourself to social situations. You really need to put yourself in social situations. And if you're not already, start working out, bro. Get into the gym. The gym is really just gonna kickstart this ripple effect. It's gonna help build your confidence. And if you're more confident, you can go into social situations with more confidence, which ultimately will lead you to reducing your social anxiety. And just know that you can change, bro. Just know that you can go from someone who has an extreme level of social anxiety to somebody who has almost none, to somebody who has almost no symptoms of social anxiety, to someone who's extremely confident in social situations. I know this because I was one of them. I know this because I've been there, bro. I've been there and done it. I've been that shy, anxious teenager. I've been that guy to sit there in the corner of the room and just overthink everything. Overthink my little mannerisms, overthink what this person's thinking about me, overthink what that person's thinking about me. Just trust me, bro, you can change, but it all starts with the mindset. It all starts with the belief, and it all starts with the bravery and determination to go out there and put yourself in situations that you don't like to be in. Put yourself in those social situations. Watch this video to help you on your self-improvement journey. Subscribe to this channel and join a brotherhood of young men leveling up in life. Like this video, drop a comment and let me know if you're gonna go out there and put yourself in these social situations. Share it. I'm making it my mission to help turn boys into men.